Hello everybody, welcome back to House Flipper. We are working on the second bunker. And this one's going to be a little bit more involved than the first one because the first one didn't need a whole lot. It just needed cleaning and a couple of additions put into it. Not really a whole lot of work to it. This one actually has a full-on house attached to it, and we're going for someone who wants household amenities instead of a bug-out area. Okay, windows are done. So, if you remember from the last video where I actually showed the houses, I've done a little bit more to the walls and stuff. I wanted an additional bedroom. Because the lady is going to be the one getting this house, and she said she had a family, so I would like 2 bedrooms. And I don't know whether or not the size is actually going to work. And I'm thinking about making the bathroom bigger and making this just an office. But I don't know because I want to try and put a double bed in here. So let's try that first. If I can't fit a double bed in here, I'm definitely going to have to use the other one. And then maybe change this over to an office? Possibly. Beds, please. Let's just get one and see how it... Oh my god, there's no room. None at all. These are going to have to be single bedrooms or offices, so... And this one is very oddly shaped right here, so I might actually make this into the office. Maybe an office and a planning area for prepper type information that's not food or bunker related. And yeah, I did get... God, can I stop? Hold on, I'm trying to get to where I can walk again. It's not going to work until I actually purchase something and lay it down. Yeah, so this one, I really don't care for that. I don't mind the chair though. So let's take the chair to the new office, stick it in there, and okay, there it goes. Now we can move. Let's find a bed. That could work. That's different. I kind of like the Venge on that. But then Venge makes the headboard disappear, so... That's not much better. Could go with that. But the texture is kind of sketchy, so let's go for... What was Adler? Adler's fine. Alright, so let's put this right there. There's the bedroom. I do want to make this look like a full-on bedroom, so these will probably go in the office. Let's just move them in here before I start doing anything else. I have been experiencing some glitchiness with the game. Like, I did actually clean these windows. I thought I did, and then as I was walking around realized, yes, I did indeed clean these windows. Thankfully, it did in fact save the changes I made to the walls. So that is something. But the windows were acting up. I wasn't closing out of them like I should, so I understand that not working. So what I'm going to do is attempt to finish these and then move on to the next one instead of doing a little bit to each one of them and then moving on. I'm going to try it. Okay, bedroom first. Let's see. We got a light yellow. Is there a yellow? Faded lemon. It looks more green, so no. Oh yeah, that definitely looks greenish. Okay, so let's try something that has more of an orange color. That looks orange, and burnt orange. Actually, I kind of like the color for another house that I did, but not the color that needs to go with that one. Brown? That actually looks exactly the same, like I didn't paint it. Alright, that's a bit more yellow. I was actually hoping for a very light yellow. Okay. Okay, I can probably handle that. I'm not sure if I can handle that, to be honest with you. Alright, let's get some of this stuff painted. Okay, that's okay. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not a huge orange fan. To be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of a ton of color on the walls anyway. Usually I expect the furniture to work that part out, but at the same time, This alignment also tells me if I wanted to, I could use tiling back here, and it would only be around the bed, which could be interesting. And I could put blinds back there. Let's take these colors out. I tend to like to use the same colors in the house. Makes it, okay, here is my working theory. If you can't make something look even, or if it looks really weird even, intentionally mix it up. Intentionally make it off-center. I mean, like, you don't need everything to line up precisely with anything. Is there a tile that we could actually use? A wall tile? No. I don't know. I mean, that's a little bit more yellow like I want it, but I don't know. I can't say I actually like it, but I don't know if it's the tiles that's the problem. Now those are actually interesting tiles. What does that mean? It means I found something that I actually am a little bit interested in using more than that bed. Let's try this. See, this is what I do. I throw things down until something sticks. Something says, hey, this could be interesting. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to go with. Nowhere near what I was thinking on those, but the good thing is the white walls are fine. And this adds in hints of blue and maybe purple, grayish. There we go. Now I'm feeling it. Now what I could actually do is add in a third shade of gray, the darker gray. Do that. Because inside these windows with the shade that's going on in them, you can't actually tell that I'm using the lighter gray in here anyway. So let's go a slight bit darker so it's noticeable. It's intentional. You're gonna do something and it's not gonna match, make sure it looks intentional. I like all kinds of mismatched clothing. Alright, now I'm gonna have to add some colors in via paintings and decor in here, definitely, because I don't particularly like the black and white cartoon we got going on here, even though this kind of looks like it's adding pink to it a little bit. So I might use that. Alright, let's get rid of this. Let's try and stick to this color scheme through here. Why? I don't know. Other than, we're trying to capture the chick's attention, and this seems like pretty reasonable color. Alright. Now if we were going to do something for the floor. Like that. That is, wow, that is a bit loud. But with the carpet, it should be okay. Hold on, let me see if there's actually a carpet we can put here that makes it look okay. A gray carpet. Interesting. Ah ha ha ha. I'm feeling it. Can I slide you under? Yeah, I can. I can actually put that over there. Alright, interesting. So if we were to do something like that, can I by chance fit a second one in here? I don't think so. Okay. So that's fine. I got 2 spacing there. I need to pick this up a little bit and bring it to there. No, because that's not even. All right. I'd rather have it even on the bed. And we can actually take it away from the wall a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the floor. And then, we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to add a little bit more carpet. Why? Because carpet is cool. Let's go with white. I can't, right there. And I say again, because nobody wants to freeze their toes when they first climb out of the bed in the morning. There we go. And actually, because those are there, I don't mind scooting this back a little bit more. To right there. Okay. Right, I can feel that. What about... Let's leave this here. There's obviously going to be like other furniture in here, but now that we have that... I don't have light in here, and as a matter of fact, this light does not go in here. You don't go in here. We need ceiling lamps. We need... I want something dynamic. What if we were to do something like, hold on, will this get in the way of, just thought about it. I need to put the curtain up too. I was definitely thinking of putting a curtain up. I want to do that first. I like the softness of the gray in them. They're not overpoweringly flowery. Overpoweringly flowery? Sounds like something that Super Mario Brothers would have in it. Yeah, let's not do that again. Okay, now this isn't going to go into the exact same spot it was before. That looks even-ish. Hang on. Like 2.5 tiles on that side? Right there. Okay. And I could probably do it on that side too. Alright, let's get a proper light in here. Ceiling lamps. What should go in here? I do like these. I like the dynamic lighting that those offer. I also like the downlight that this offers. Because, see, it kind of puts like a little cone, like right there. You know, I'll leave that for now just so we have a light in this room, but as soon as I put in more decorations, I'll probably change that. Let's throw a ceiling lamp here, something pretty cheap because I don't know that it will stay. And we can move it around to different areas as needed. Alright, going gray and white. So both of those work. All I need really is a sink. Let's put this where I want it. I'm gonna stand inside the paint buckets while I figure all of this out. Can I just slide you in there? Yes! It was like intentional and stuff. Hang on. Then, actually, I would like a drawer on the other side. So, what if we do that, and then do one with a drawer? Like this. The only problem is this doesn't quite line up right here, but I'm kind of gonna have to get over it. Not interested in making this a big thing, you know what I'm saying? Now then, I like that. Full-on kitchen. Maybe we can do like an island right here? Or at the very least put the table right there. And the whole reason I did that was so I could fit the tiling right here. It's only going to leave like a one gap. It's not going to line up perfectly. Should I just go ahead and do the whole black backsplash? If it's not going to line up perfectly, then we're going to do it that way. And there's the backsplash there. So I'm going to arrange the kitchen around that. Now let's flesh out a little bit of the living room. We're going for grays and whites. Let's go to sofas. This would fit with the color scheme. I don't particularly care for the style, but it would definitely fit. So there's a possibility. Right? I mean, I want them to match, but I don't want them to match so much that it's like slap you in the face, this matches kind of match. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying, because I really don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. I just don't know precisely. Is there a chair that's kind of like this? This would be great in the kitchen, though. It would carry the coloration over here. I'm only going to do 2 chairs. It's not really what I was looking for, though. And we are going to get another of these. And it's going to go in here somewhere. I haven't quite figured out how this is going to go in here, but it's going to go in here, damn it. Could you go right there? I don't like the fact that the stripes don't go the same way. I will admit that that's kind of irritating me. Doesn't really line up. If I wanted to do, we definitely need that. And this one's kind of lined up on this wall. Hang on. Just a little bit this way. And I could scoot this one a little bit that way and put a table in between. And then maybe have one of these chairs actually pulled up to the the coffee table right there. And this one on the cushion, or I could use this one and just get one more chair for the table. Either way, that will work. Tables, let's find something appropriate for this coloration, maybe? What do we got here? Dark, bright, white? Hold on. Can I reverse that? I would rather have the white here and the dark there. There we go. Okay, so there's those. I'm going to paint the walls, and we definitely need a table. So I'm thinking this one because it has the proper color scheme, and I would rather do a white tabletop and the darker legs. Like this. That way the stuff on top of it doesn't disappear. Okay. That's this room, and I'm gonna piece it all together off screen. Let's check this room. Lamps, ceiling lamps. Let's just throw this in for now, because it is dark in here. Okay, this is going to be I guess a single bed. I could fit a desk in here if I did it that way, and a dresser. Desk and dresser. If I add blue in, blue actually looks pretty good with the gray. So if I add splashes of blue to this room, this could be like a teenage guy's room. And that would work. And then inside this room would be the full-on office. Let's get a ceiling lamp. Steel seems more of a we prep kind of color. That's in the way. Alright, this is going to be like the command center, you know? There should actually be a very locked door here, but we're going to have a TV up here for them to monitor situations. TVs. Electronics, please. And we're going to put a hanging TV here. Let's put one in here, obviously. I think one in there. And in here, we will probably put, say, a TV here. This isn't where you go to relax and watch TV. This is where you go to try and keep up with current events to see whether or not shit is going to hit the fan. So we actually need to make this a full-on... That's a freaking... That's not a monitor. I hate to tell you, that's not a monitor. I can't... What the hell happened to my light? Turn back on, please. Thank you. Alright. Let's set this up, and I would like it to set catty corner. So here's the command center, and let's find some kind of... I don't know, can I fit a shelf back here? Because I can actually think of things that I would keep in my command center. Are you going to let me fit you? Yes! Awesome. Alright, now this could be the storage of certain materials that you wouldn't want to necessarily always be in the bunker. Like things that are coming of date but not refrigerator related items, like say you bought a whole bunch of shampoo and conditioner, soaps and stuff like that. You would probably store them in here because there's no real storage inside the bathroom. None! So things that are being circulated out would probably be placed here, or maybe things you're planning on trading with your other prepper friends, should you have any prepper friends. And that way you don't actually have to show them your full bunker in case you don't trust them, but you can swap materials with them. It kind of looks like, hey, I'm a prepper, yay! See all my prep? It's right here! Sure, let's trade, but they really don't know that you have the bunker at the bottom. I think that's a nifty idea. So, okay, that is this area kind of fleshed out. Let's go down to the bunker and take a look. That's normal. Can I even get down here through here now? I can't. They can climb down through there. I can't do that, because I can't squeeze through there. Apparently, I need a diet. Where's my door? Let's figure something out down here. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't go back through and clean all of that up. Oh man. Okay, my main problem right now is there's not enough lighting in here, and she is not going to care that there's extra lighting in here. So let's go through with ceiling lamps. Alright, that's some light. And then we've got this long, creepy, damn dark highway. Not highway, hallway! This is where the boogie monster comes out and kills people right here. This hallway right here. I can't see. Shit! Does this not have a light switch? That's not cool. Okay, we need a light switch from the survival thing. Let's just do that. Whew, that was scary. That was really scary right there. Alright. This one leads up to the house, which means this would be the best area to put the stuff that they would be hauling back and forth instead of having to go all through here. So that would mean this area and this area are living space. And that back there is living space. And then we have the bathroom. So this makes sense to me. This mess doesn't make sense to me. You know, if we're gonna make a mess, why not just go ahead and fix the shelves first and then, you know, throw the mess all over the floor? That way we don't have to take everything off the shelf and then put everything back on the shelf. Okay, now that seems like a very good start right there. Let's put these in here. These are for long-term food prep stuffs. Really wish I could squat down. Let's do this. If I'm not mistaken, the lady is the one who said, what happens if I have to stay here for a few months? She's expecting a long haul issue. Alright, and we're back, and I finally got everything on these shelves. That took forever. So I went ahead and cut, and there's like this weird haunted thing going on in my bunker, and I don't know what it is. I do apologize for the shift in my camera. I've recently started live streaming, and I've needed to move my cameras for a while, so I shifted it over here. We'll see how it turns out. If it's okay, I may leave it. If not, we will see. It's kind of in the way of the screen, but if it doesn't interfere with me playing the game... Hi, kitty! If it doesn't interfere with me playing the game, then we will leave it there. I've got a couple of things floating around. Not like this floating around, but like these things right here, whenever I put the kitchen in, I want to use those to decorate with. So those are out. They're not on the shelf. I didn't want them on the shelf. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the water, because they will only fit on the top shelf of anything. So I may take one of these shelves back in there. But the big thing I wanted to worry about was this. And I didn't put in another... There it goes. This was supposed to be the... I keep looking over here because my camera used to be over there. This used to be the shower area, where I'm going to change the shower area to do the same thing I did before and do a cleaning spot. This is actually the one that goes to the outside. So if you're out making a run and stuff and you come back in and you're covered in muck or whatever, or in toxic stuff, or if you're covered in blood, who knows what happened while you're out there, you can clean up before you actually go into your bunker. And of course there's a secondary entrance underneath the house that leads to the food storage and the kitchen area so things can be prepared and stored. So that's how I had this set up. But first, let's worry about the power room. These don't fit on the shelves, do they? No, they don't. That sucks. Let's get this out of the way because it's actually in the doorway. There we go. And these boots can go in here. Let's keep them out of the way though, because I need to put in all of the shower stuff. This is what I was actually after. Let me stick this over here. Get it out of the way. Could you turn faster? Thank you. There it goes. I'm not sure what else I'm going to put in here. I'm sure there's going to be other things in there. As a matter of fact, I might well put the weapons in here. I don't think the lady is as much a fighter as the rest of them are. So, if I'm not mistaken, it shouldn't be a problem. Let me set all of this stuff off to the side. I want to put a full-on bathroom in here. Of course, you do have the chance of, you know, you're sitting down to do your daily constitutional and somebody comes down into the area and then you have to worry about it. But I figure it this way, you could always put up like a little clothesline and a curtain across there to kind of protect against, you know, if you have more than one person going in and out. I don't know what kind of family she has. I haven't heard. Let's check the buyers really quick. See if it by chance gives me any indication. There's enough food for the entire apocalypse and much longer. 2 sources of energy allowed for survival. 2 sources of energy. A lot of racks. Not many canned foods, but at least it's something. There's not much rice and pasta. I need more carbs. No sofa. Why are there guns here? I don't know how to use them anyway. I plan to live here for months, so I need some furniture. There's no TV. Okay, so she doesn't actually... This thing needs to get out of my way. Okay. She does not want the guns. Okay, so no guns in hers. That's fine. Those were here. I didn't spend money on them, so I'm not worried about them. Let's get those out of the way because, yeah. Now the guys are fussing. No guns? What? How am I supposed to protect myself? I mean, that's my question too, but I'm not actually making this for you guys. So let's bring up the thingy and put in our decontamination stuff. First, we need to install the installation stuff. We're gonna use a shower. All right, there we go. Nice. Okay, shower is in, and then I'm going to say toilet over here. That way, if they wanted to, right across here, they could string up something like a curtain. You know, if there's more than one individual here. I still keep looking over there because that is where my camera was. I do apologize if it looks like I'm doing retarded stuff, because I am. Let's see. Toilet. Okay, toilet is in, and I'm gonna put a full-on sink over here. Maybe I should do... I don't want to use a kitchen sink. No, never mind. I was supposed to do full-on counter. But, no. There would need to be places where you can, like, unload the stuff that's in your pockets or whatever and change it out, a place to clean things. Speaking of which, there should be a washing machine in here. Probably right there. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Both sides of this open. Okay, so it kind of opens, you can go through the center, so that's not blocking anything. Now let's put like a small sink counter type of thing over here, and we're gonna go into kitchens because we're gonna use one of the ones from the kitchen. It's weird, you don't have to have an installation for a kitchen sink, you have to have one for the bathroom sink. That's weird, but you know, that works. Alright, so we've got that whole area. Technically, this would go in here. Oh, it can go in here. Nice! Ahaha! Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's set this over here, just in case there's like an emergency when they first come in. That is there, and then these are gonna go in here. Maybe when they came back, they dropped these off to be washed off. Who knows what happened while they were out. And the boots go over here as well. Right by the door. You don't want to track all that stuff through the house. And let's go to other and throw out a laundry basket so I don't forget it. Really quick, please. Laundry basket. Don't let me type some shit in. Thank you. And we'll set it over here somewhere. Okay, so those are all pretty good. I am thinking... Okay, all of this stuff actually needs to go in there into the power room. This shelf right here needs to be for supplies, and it would be nice if we had like a half shelf that would go here. That would be a great idea, developers. Just a thought, you know, a half size. And I don't mean just a half size this way, like this one square right here being one shelf, which would be great. But also a half size this way so you could fit it in narrow hallways. I don't mind actually having a narrow hallway right here. This is kind of a very cramped, but she has got so much stuff in here to make sure she can survive that it just kind of makes sense. And actually, let's just set that right there so I can keep walking through. Tools would be stored in here until they were actually needed elsewhere, like this. And maybe I keep the axe in here. Not sure precisely where just yet, but in here. Like, that's her self-defense. Since she does not have defense any other way, I'll leave her the axe. Not to mention, you know, obviously, if there's a disaster or whatever, maybe, just maybe, she has to cut out some brush or something in order to get around. Who knows? If for some reason something were to happen and she couldn't get into one section of her bunker, she would still have water. There. Okie dokie. And this guy can sit right there. Okay, I'm good with that. And these can go over here. No, they can't. I'll fix that later. Alright. But this is... I'm thinking this is all I'm going to put in here, aside from stocking this up with supplies. So this room is done. This one is going to be the bedroom. This one should be the recreation area, and this one the bedroom. Yeah. Okay, well that's not great, but that works. This gray shelving unit. They're gonna have to crawl across that thing right there, just so you know. No delusions that people trying to get through that door are gonna have to crawl across the sofa. Thankfully, they won't have to crawl across too far. Oh, this is a whole thing. Okay, well, you know what? That is fine. I don't mind that a bit. Because this is how we're gonna do that. Just like that. You don't want the bunk bed. You just want a bed. Okay, that is fine. I can do that. And this has actually got a drawer on it, so we can use it this way and move the couch over here. Alright, so she's got her own little area here. Let's see if we can't do something about the kitchen. Gas stove. And we're obviously going to need the tanks, which is... That cat's really pushing its luck. Really doing it. Okay, and then we need a gas cylinder right there. That's the one being used, and we've got some more in storage somewhere. I probably need to put a couple of those storage things in here as well. Yeah. Right here. Actually, can I get you up on the top shelf, perhaps? I don't think so. Okay, well then I will set you right there. Okay, so we have additional gas here. And we've got the gas there. That works. And then we need... Alright, just some things that they're working on, some things that they're canning up. Maybe this particular one is the oldest dated one. Therefore, it's going to be the first one used. Water for the sink. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit. Oldest dated stuff here. Maybe every single month she comes down here and she lives for a weekend and she makes food from her stuff to see what she can make out of it. Who knows? Okay, and then kitchen. Kitchen. No, tables. What am I after? Oh my god. And we're going to set it right here. Alright, and then we're going to put her a, let's see, chair. What about a rolling chair, and we'll make it black, because this is also going to be like her downstairs command center where she works. Now let's set this down here. There's gonna be food on the table as well. You don't want that near the tower. That's just a bad idea right there. So, keyboard. Okay, sometimes the shift helps, and sometimes it just gets on my damn nerves. Alright, and then the mouse. Okay, so we do have a command center down here. And she can also eat there, so that's like a dual purpose. Now, what we also need is kitchen. Let's put some additional shelving in here. I get one more in here. Okay. Alright, that works, and... I think at this particular point there needs to be a picture of like an outside scenery, because if you're stuck down here, there is actually a thing of being like stir crazy. It needs to be like you're looking out of a window or something to keep yourself from feeling like you're trapped. So what kind of picture can we throw up here? Alright, this area, oh my god, what am I stuck on this time? Is done. This area is done. Can I by chance fit this in here? No, because it's got an upper and lower shelf. Dadgummit! What about in here? Nice! Nice! Okay. All of that is in here. She did complain about not having enough pasta, so what I could do... Well, she complained about it on the last one. This one I don't know, but we can throw some more in here. Right there. Okay, so we can still get through here. We can still get through here, and there is a sofa. And of course, she's not interested in the place anymore, because that's the way shit works for me. I get to playing too much, and I wind up disregarding what everybody wants. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the basic layout. I'm going to go through and do small item placement and painting, and then I'll bring you back for the final tour. So I will see you in a few minutes. Hello everybody, welcome back to House Flipper. We are finally done with the bunker. It is like 90 degrees in my bedroom, so we are going to take a look. That had nothing to do with each other, but did I say it? Yes. Okay, here we are in the grand foyer of the main house. The previous bunker only had a garage, so there was no main house decoration. This one allowed me to do some. If you'll notice on the top right-hand corner, it says that this room is a bathroom. Well, it says it's a toilet, but I don't think so. This is like command center, and these are items that you would probably trade with your neighbors, or ones you plan on trading, or things like that, or recent acquisitions that haven't been found a place for it yet. And this is like the center where all news and stuff would come through before the actual shit hits the fan type of scenario. So there is that room, command center, and let's go to the bathroom. This is a bathroom. Alright, we've got our sink and our tub and all kinds of stuff in here. I took the shower out. I just really like using the tubs. So, you know, there's that. Ooh, lag spike. There's a lot of stuff in this particular cell, I guess. And here is the living room. Still playing a whole bunch with lights. I like the downcast of some of these lights. I really, really do. Very gray and white, and I did this, only this time instead of using bricks, I decided to use the tiling. I like the way it turned out, but I think for this particular instance, I needed to lighten up the picture for the fire. Just seems like it probably would have been a good idea. And here is the secondary bedroom. There we go. It's really nice, airy. Did incorporate the blue into it, that way it wasn't just one color. Here we go. And here we are in the master bedroom. I think it turned out pretty well. And yes, I know that's upside down. Do I like it that way? Yes. Do I know that that's probably sideways? Yes. Just so you know, I know! Alright, there is the whole house complete. And to the bunker! Oh my gosh, it's so dark out here. Turn on the flashlight. And here we are in the bunker in the way that people are supposed to go into the bunker. You know, during certain scenarios. Here, let's close this so we feel nice and secure, and we can turn off our flashlight. We are in the bathroom. Let's just back up and take the full look at it. I decided to bring wood paneling down here because, well, if you're up above, you may not worry about not seeing the woods, but if you're stuck down here, having some good wood paneling will make you feel more like in nature, so you're not feeling quite as claustrophobic in my opinion. And I've got this on here for like a temperature gauge, maybe a timer on how long you're supposed to be out, that kind of thing. And these in this particular case are not necessarily decoration, they're like shampoo and conditioner for this thing. I've got bunches of toilet papers, packages that have not been unboxed yet, extra water, a gas mask, first aid kits, tons of toilet paper! Did I mention the toilet paper? And candles, because I haven't actually thought about it until I saw them earlier that candles are an emergency supplies that should in fact be in all of these areas. And now we've got our selection of books, and yes, I know plants probably won't survive, but as I'm actually decorating this to show it to someone to sell, it makes perfect sense to me. Besides, should you find yourself in a shit hits the fan scenario and you're going to be down here in a bunker for years or months or whatever, having actual herbs that can grow to season your food would help out immensely. Can you imagine having to eat all that bland food? Oh my god. Alright, and here we have the power room. All the tools, a couple extra canisters of this, that, and the other, and some more water. I tried to distribute the water all throughout the building so it wouldn't take up just one area, but they would still have a ton of water. And here is the nice bedroom, and our kitchen, and our secondary command center. And tons and tons of supplies here. I mean, absolutely tons, including the floating can that we have named Bob. I don't know why. It was just decided upon, and its name is Bob. And here's our sink, some more supplies, and there's actually a couple of, there we go, cabinets that have hidden compartments. Not hidden compartments, because cabinets have compartments, but what I'm saying is I actually have things in them, in some of them, so there you go. This place is pretty well decked out. I mean, a fully functioning bunker. It's got all the amenities of home, and then some, actually. I mean, you could go down here and live for like a year and still not really be tired of the place. And this grate right here is for whenever people come in to decontaminate or whatever, they can wash themselves off and drain off if need be, and it doesn't actually stay in the bunker. So, that is bunker number 2. Let's go back in, get nice and situated in our wonderful little area. Let me like get a nice good picture of this for that screenshot that you know we're going to need later on. Alright, and then what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and sell, and then we're going to start working on the next bunker in the next video. Let's see how much we are going to get. I spent 6 hours working on this one. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, moving all of those cans takes a long damn time. This house has 10 rooms and a basement. I'm not sure if you consider that a basement, but whatever. I bought it for 128. Start the auction. And of course the guy actually outbid everybody. I think because there's additional beds up here. But she did say she had a family, and then she's like, oh, I don't want to have enough. It's enough water. I prefer 2 beds than 1. What if I found a gentleman that has to survive? I put 2 beds in there. You didn't like it. For shame. For shame. Whoa! $94,000. Whoa. Can I negotiate just like... I don't want to push it up to... I don't know. Can I push it up to 10? Oh... I don't know, they're offering me a whole lot. I don't mind just taking this, but if I can push it up to 100,000, that would be a new benchmark for me. So, will you go 6,000 more? Well, 5, well, let's say. No, not quite that much. Can I just a little, oh, okay, whatever, negotiate. And he'll take it! Yes! Yes! 100,000 on this house! Awesome! Yes, accept that shit. 6 hours of work later, I made 100,000. The Survivalist achievement unlocked. Yay! Whew, that took a minute. I was very, very tempted to go through and just delete all of the food and use the menu to buy it back and put it on the shelves instead of having to go around and pick it all up. But you do actually lose just a little bit of the funds that way, and I already drop stuff and pick stuff up so much because I'll find that I don't like it. I'll put down 5 different couches before I find one that I actually like. Or paint a wall and then paint it 5 different colors until I find one that I like. So... I was not about to do that with all the canned foods, not to mention that I wouldn't know precisely how much was in there to begin with. I think that's kind of indicative of how much they need in there. It's kind of a help out kind of thing. Ooh, that was a good profit. I mean, a badass profit. I'm happy about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm in a loading screen, but I mean, all we're going to do is go back to the house anyway. I think that is the end of this video. It's actually been a very long one. I've done a lot of stuff I'm going to have to cut out, and this has been definitely a big work. I can't wait to work on the next one, which is probably what I'm going to do as soon as I get off of here. I'm going to go ahead and put all the food up instead of trying to do the other stuff later. Anyway, I will see y'all next time. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and you stay shiny.